got ourselves together. Rapid Deep is going to be first up on that team. We got ourselves Pendrick. We got ourselves Revendare. We got ourselves Wild Imp in Chicago. Looks like Rapid is trying to see if he can maybe get Baba out of cell, just kind of pressure him, putting himself out in the open. He's got the eyes in order to see him, but he's going to back up before the Feral strikes. He's going to be Demon Frost over on the tail of the team as well. We got ourselves Fried Shame. We got ourselves Gamma. We got ourselves Skiz out in the open. It looks like Rapid is getting hit with a stone opener by Baba, but the Demon Hunter does at least play Necrolord. Going to be immediate chicken for Baba though. He's got Berserk. Going to be Thorns up as well. Rapid is in super low health. He's going to have to go for a Blurry. Got himself Metamorphosis, at least for a short time after Demonic. It's going to be a second Metamorphosis from the real Metamorphosis this time. Might need to go for a Darkness in order to give himself a little bit extra survivability here. Full wall for Baba. It's tricked for Rapid as he's extremely low. Darkness is down. Needs to get himself a demon to spawn anytime now. He got no health at all. Full dodge by Baba. Rapid trying to keep the pressure rolling, but looks like the Feral with the dodge, the thorns, the bleeds, and everything. This makes it impossible for him to recover. Revendare is going to be up next as a Beastmaster Hunter. It's playing that Kyrian got himself that this Wolkin with him. Has a Hunter's Mark onto Baba, so he knows exactly where he's at. Hits him with a flare. And if you can just hit Baba with any kind of CC, any kind of slow, throw down a Kyrian Resonant Arrow, then he'll have the line of sight burst damage into Baba, and there's not much the Feral can do. So Feral has to get up in there. Gonna be that Resonant Arrow. Baba is caught out. Gonna be Revendare able to still get some line of sight damage in, getting those pets to ramp up and do enough damage. Stun into Baba as he's trying to recover to the other side of the pillar, and Revendare continuing just to blast him out as best as he can. Gonna be Baba actually charging out with a wild charge as a big Fellware bear. That actually looks kind of scary, to be honest. That looks a little intimidating, huh? Is he gonna be able to charge in and go for the roar? Revendare is now gonna have to deal with these bleeds, feign death and using it proactively against the bleeds. I guess especially the bigger bleeds like Feral Frenzy is gonna be of the utmost importance. And whatever healing you can get, anything is gonna help you out. Freezing Trap onto the Feral as Revendare repositions. Definitely needs to go and remove as many buffs from Baba as best as possible. Needs to save for his burst together with Resonator Arrow onto the Feral. The Feral is going to be chilling behind the pillar a lot. Flesh Captain is up and running wild in big old bear form. Leaping back in there. He feels pretty healthy. Feels like he can get some dots in. Going to be the botting shot. Is going to force the Feral to power shift out of there. And Revendare is the best they could really do is maybe try to kite him out, do as much damage as they can to the Feral Druid, and then reset him with a freezing trap. Revendare getting fully dotted up. Does have the Sippy Cup to remove all the dots though. So for Baba, that is a lot of damage that could just go out of the window. Have himself a big Feral Frenzy available in case he wants to use it. Target's through up very, very soon. Gonna be the stun by the best trick for the Druid. But now he's kind of susceptible to CC. Kyrian bursts is down on the ground. And Baba is looking to maybe get out of there, but also trying to stay in. He got Feral Frenzy, Target's Fury, everything full burst. Revendare with a faint death for a second. Baba could end it with a bite, but that's going to be faced trap by the Hunter, trying to keep him at bay as best as he can. Baba, though, seeing red, seeing blood, and he wants to end this duel. Revendare, do you have any dots in you? Try to camo, some kind of dot is in there. Baba is going to flare it out. No stun, but still going to be able to go big rampage and damage. Revendare trying to get away, but a quick maim stops him in place. And Baba just needs enough calm points just to build up for a big bite. Comes up Moonfires, freezing trap. Revendare does go down as their soul gets absorbed into this Necrolord kitty. Man, that's hard. This Feral Druid right here. We had a lot of druids over in EU, by the way. So, seeing more NA druids, man. All the kitty cats, all the cats out there. Big ascendance for Chicago. Not playing around. Just trying to pop off full burst, full wild, ghost wolves, and everything. So, Chicago probably is playing like a Wind Fury build this time. What is going on? One of the Ghost Raptors just kind of stood still for a second. Baba getting blasted out by those wind strings, though. Might be in trouble. Intro and Ellie Blast got him some bear form. Maybe a feel. It looks like they didn't have a heal. Oh, no. I don't think they had a Frenzy Region at the end there. And Chicago was able to at least get a bit of damage to him. Fried Shammy allowing Chicago to get himself a little bit of a reset. Give him the honor duel. Going to be an honorable bow out of both of the shamans. That's Fried Shammy getting a Flame Shock established onto Chicago. Is going to be able to get the Frost Shocks back to back. So that's going to be quite a lot of slows too for Chicago to deal with. Storm People getting set up. Going to be interrupted. Fried Shammy backing up out of there. Let's go for big Primordial. Looks like he's got himself a bit of damage ready to go. Trying to go for a big Lava Burst. No way for Chicago to interrupt him for the time being. It's going to be a big bitch coming down on Chicago. But they got themselves a full Sunder. Alley Blast on a Fried Shammy. Could be getting pretty fried themselves. Might you go for big Earth Elemental. Is going to be... Whoa! But looks like 40% damage reduction was not enough. I don't know what Chicago did. They literally just lightning bolt on him through 40% damage reduction. I am not sure what happened, but Chicago discovered something new. They're literally an elemental shaman with weapons. Their lightning bolts hit really hard, and looks like Skiz is going to be the next up. Skills on his rogue Chicago. What are you even doing? How do you even... Wait. What buff is that you use? That lightning one? Is that just like a toy or something that you use in order to make lightning crash on you? Or is that something else? I think that might be like an honor talent he's using or something. PvP talent. Crazy. Gonna be skills getting the opener. Gonna be the earth elemental fading for Chicago. So no longer will they have that extra bolster health to work with. But a full flash should keep him pretty healthy. Skills opening up with a big carrying bird. Chicago not eating back-to-back stuns that are like really tightly closed in. So Chicago is gonna have a bit of a gap in order to get himself a heal from time to time. Skills taking a bit of damage from those Ghost Raptors really early on. Chicago tried to see if they could catch up to the Rogue. Could be Vanish on the Rogue, but now does have an evasion. And there goes that Vanish. Do they have Flame Shocks? Sunder missing them as Skids just kind of kept walking the direction he was going. If there's a Flame Shock on this Rogue, he will gonna get him out of stealth. Looks like the Risen. He got himself a clean reset. Chicago's gonna have to find a way to find him. Maybe pick up the eyes. If Skids is not careful here, he's not gonna notice that Chicago picking up the eye. It looks like Chicago's gonna be able to see him. Something's going on for sure though. I think maybe Skids will tap into the group, to the team. Getting a shot on Chicago and needs to make sure his CC is airtight. Does get himself the blind afterwards, but looks like Chicago got himself a heal somehow. I'm not really sure exactly what's healing him, but he definitely did use a heal. I am not sure. Skills is trying to see if he could go for a bit of a reset. Does only play the one single Shadow Dance charge, so he's playing for like a really bursty Dark Shadows build. Trying to see if they can make the most amount of damage happen in a single global setup. Kyrian burst is up. Shadow Blade's available and everything. Wants to make sure that the stuns are airtight. Trying to give Chicago a lot of opportunity. Get Chicago to about half his health before they feel like they got to back up out of there. Chicago goes for a big old heal. Got himself the healing stream totem. The pets are there. The Ghost Raptors are there to generate lots of maelstrom and get Skiz at least keep him in combat. Skiz does have a cloak, evasion. Everything was used actually is going to go for a vanish. Especially like an all-in build, just going in, popping every cooldown, every defensive, every offensive, and looking to see if he can get out of there scot-free. The Flame Shock that keeps him alive, keeps him out in the open. Markman does get a shot, looking maybe for, looks like not looking for a reset. Looks like he's just going to stay in there and do damage to Chicago. Cheap shot to follow him, get himself one more eviscerate, and does have to go for a bit of a reset. Man, that is rough. If Chicago can somehow catch up to Skiz, maybe get a slow on him, and if there's still a Flame Shock rolling, he might be okay. Went in for a crash lightning. I feel like that should have hit him. But that stab came in before the animation finished, which I think does cancel it into another stab. Does Skiz still have a Flame Shock on him? I doubt it, right? Yeah, at this point, I doubt it. It's not that long of a dot. Chicago tried to see if they could whip him out of there, but still unable to. He knows more or less. Wait. I think he's checking the corner. Because sometimes you never really know. You're like, wait, what if they're in the corner? Because sometimes they are, dude. I feel like Pharaohs do that often. They'll straight up go towards the corner. Try to see if he can stun him. I wonder if he's watching the stream. Getting shot by Skiz. He has those Raptors attacking him from the side. Trying to go for the CC chain to be airtight versus Chicago. Trying to do the most damage possible. Chicago is going to set up the Primordial Bowl with a Flame Shock roll into Skiz. Maybe he can go for a double lightning bolt. Big alley blast, and it's going to be Skiz down. As their defenses were coming back up just in the nick of time, just in the last few seconds. Demon Frost looks like he's going to be up next. As we head in that 10-minute mark very, very soon, 30% dampening, so the healing you're getting at this point is going to be heavily reduced. But Chicago's going to try to see if they could fight through Demon Frost. Still Gamma in the back as well. It's playing the survival hunter. So Demon Frost is just going for a bit of a chain. It's going to go for a Flash Scav. Does Chicago have a Flash Scav of their own? I don't think they do. Demon Frost might be able to go for a full setup. Chicago's definitely got to be careful. The blind and the burst is going to be really deadly. Might even shrink it out of it. Chicago does not shrink it out of it. It's going to be a stun chickens out of that one. Sunder into the stun onto Demon Frost is going to be a stun onto Chicago. Silence to follow into another stun right after. Chicago's still able to heal somehow. I'm not even sure how they're healing while they have Sunder on them. But looks like they are able to recover a little bit of health. Looks like survivability was their priority there. And trying to see if he can catch up to Demon Frost so he doesn't go anywhere as they try to wraith walking out of there. Full of setups up Chicago. There's nowhere for you to go. Demon Frost is to go for the most amount of healing, but unless you have runic power to go for a big heals, at that point it's really just done. Gamma is going to be up next. Got himself full flash cut. Is going to go for a bow with Chicago. Chicago is not going to attack him. Is going to go for a bit of a bow. Actually, a full kneel. Knelt in front of Gamma completely. Okay. Wow. That's very reverent of you. Gamma getting the dots in, and that's also going to be chimeric poison with the stun into Chicago, slowing him down. Big death chakra. Does he have the explosive shot? It doesn't look like he's playing the explosive shot legendary. Chicago is able to get a flash scav. Gamma letting it happen, so it's as equal of a duel as it possibly can be. And Gamma, I'm not sure exactly what he trinketed just now, but I think he might have burned his trinket way too early. Sundered by Chicago. Turtle shell up for Gamma. I think he realized his mistake and is trying to find a way to recover. Gonna be a tart? I think it was a tart trap on Chicago. It did drop down a grounding totem just in case it's a freezing trap. But it's gonna be also Ghost Raptors charging in. And Gamma is not in a good... It looks like Chicago just zapped him out of the way. I'm not sure what happened, but he zapped him out of the way with a 1v5. Let's go, Chicago! There it is.